Relay Outpost LX7, this is you. Decades ahead. The voice crackled through the speakers, grainy but unmistakable. A gamma ray burst is heading for this sector. You must alter the beacon frequencies to redirect nearby ships. Failure will result in catastrophic loss of life. The transmission ended, leaving the control room shrouded in silence. Mira's pulse hammered as she stared at the console. Outside the station's thick observation windows, the void of deep space stretched endlessly, dotted with the faint glimmers of distant stars. "That's my voice," Jessa whispered, her trembling hands hovering over the playback controls. "It's older, but it's me." "It's a trick," Dalen said, his voice sharp and low. "Signals don't come from the future. Someone's playing us." The playback looped, filling the room with static-laden words. Jessa leaned closer, her face pale as she scanned the data. "The origin trace. It's us, or what we'll be." Dalen scoffed, his arms crossed tightly. "And you're just going to believe that? It's pirates or scavengers, someone trying to mess with our network." "Then why does it match perfectly?" Jessa snapped, her voice shaking. "The inflection, the patterns, it's not just a copy, it's real." Dalen's jaw tightened. "And what if it's not? What if we're the fools who cripple an entire sector because we trusted a hoax?" Mira closed her eyes for a moment, tuning out their bickering. The static from the console hummed like a living thing, pressing against her thoughts. When she spoke, her voice was steady. "Enough. We have to decide." The hours slipped away, the countdown looming over them like a shadow. Mira sat in the observation deck, the soft hum of the beacons outside filling the air. They blinked with comforting regularity, but now their rhythm felt precarious, as though one wrong choice could extinguish them forever. Her doubts churned like a storm. Was she about to gamble with lives on a message she couldn't verify? Or was ignoring it an even greater failure? She turned as Jessa entered, her face taut with exhaustion. "Captain, it's almost time." Mira rose, her hands curling into fists. "Do you trust this message?" Jessa hesitated, then nodded. "I do." Mira glanced back at the beacons, their glow a fragile tether in the vast darkness. "Then let's hope we're right." "Shift the beacon frequencies," Mira ordered. Jessa's fingers danced across the console, her breath hitching. The station's hum deepened, the vibrations coursing through the walls. The countdown loomed. 10. 5. Annette! Mira's chest tightened, the air in the room growing heavier. The seconds dragged like hours. 3, 2, 1. Silence. Dalen exhaled sharply, his laugh bitter and sharp. "You see? It was—" The speakers crackled. A new voice emerged, calm and deliberate. "This is Relay Outpost LX7. Mission accomplished." Mira's breath hitched. She leaned forward, gripping the console. "Who are you?" The voice paused, then replied, "You. And we made the right call." The transmission ended, leaving the room in stillness. Mira turned toward the observation windows. The beacons still blinked, their rhythm steady once more. Beyond them the stars burned faintly, their ancient light a reminder of the vast unknown. "We trusted ourselves," Jessa murmured, her voice tinged with awe. Mira nodded, a small smile tugging at her lips. "And sometimes that's all we have." The beacons pulsed against the void, fragile yet enduring, connecting them to the infinite threads of time.